Lieutenant General Surendra Kulkarni, Principals of Member Schools of the Boarding School Association of India, BSAI Mentors, BSAI Management Committee, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me very great pleasure to address the first annual general meeting of the Boarding Schools Association of India. The BSAI, I understand, is a very young organization formed for the much needed sharing of best practices among the established institutions and the newer ones in this area. I thank General Kulkarni for giving me the honor of addressing this session as the keynote speaker. It does bring back to me memories of my days at Mayo College, Ajmer, more than 4 decades ago. From my experience, I can say that few institutions equip one to deal with life's challenges as public schools do. An all-round education that combines academics with a mix of extracurricular activities has allowed for the grooming of young minds into fine youth with the independence of thought and firmness of character. As former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan put it, and I quote, "Knowledge is power, information is liberating, education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family," unquote. Like Mayo, boarding schools across India have served as training grounds for many of the country's leading professionals, sports persons, political leaders, and civil servants. The emphasis on providing a comprehensive education has contributed greatly to nation building. Many boarding schools have nurtured talented young people who have gone forth to excel in a wide variety of areas, not only in India, but also abroad. Increasingly, our countrymen are making a mark in the world across domains. Not only we in India, but the world today seeks Indian skill, from conventional areas like medicine to highly specialized areas in new and emerging technology domains. This is an opportunity that we must grasp, and to take the most advantage of this opportunity, we must start at the school level. Every school needs to move with the times and adjust, bring in the changes that will equip our youth with skills required in the job market, as well as make them responsible citizens. This means the need to balance extracurricular activities and academic excellence. The India of today is a younger India, more aspirational, innovative, and economically more productive. The government has emphasized innovation and startups as national priorities. In this context, schools need to be nimble to make needed adjustments to course curriculums, which will help students maximize their potential, identify and play to their strengths. The new education policy 2020, which emphasizes equitable and inclusive education, is a step in this direction. It aims to increase the gross enrollment ratio to 100% in preschool to secondary levels by 2030, and in higher education, including vocational education, from 26.3% now to 50% by the year 2035. Schools also need to look for and find synergies between our education system and those of other countries. The new policy of the government to allow foreign universities to establish campuses in our country is a case in point. Dear friends, while India has made a mark for itself internationally as a medical hub offering competitive prices and quality services to the needy, I see an opportunity for India to establish itself as an education hub as well. Indeed, if our IITs and IIMs can produce international corporate leaders, there can be no reason why our schools cannot become centers of excellence in all-round education that will attract the best minds from our neighborhood and beyond. I'm encouraged by the fact that Indian schools in the Gulf region, for example, have done very well for themselves. I would urge the BSAI to look at opportunities presented by the Study in India initiative and the plethora of Indian education fairs held abroad with the express purpose of attracting foreign students into schools in India. This idea, however, needs to be developed further with appropriate curriculum that will enable Indian and foreign students to gain admissions to universities outside India if they so desire. I wish the BSAI the very best in its deliberations and its endeavors. I thank you for your attention. Namaskar.